It wasn't love at first sight. It wasn't even like. It was more like a shotgun wedding wrapped in designer packaging. Let me explain. I was just trying to enjoy the last few weeks of summer before college. Beach days, sleep ins, zero responsibilities. That was the plan until my parents dropped a bomb that cracked the sky over dinner. Evelyn, my dad said with all the seriousness of a man giving funeral instructions, "You're getting married next week." I actually laughed. "You're joking, right?" They weren't. Apparently, this arrangement had been decided before I was even born, like some Game of Thrones style family alliance thing. Old money stuff. You see, my family owns a prestigious accounting firm. Elijah Hawkins' family runs Hawkins Industries, a business empire that touches everything from real estate to tech. And according to some agreement between powerful parents, I was to marry Elijah before heading off to college. Let me pause here and say, Elijah and I were not strangers. We grew up together, sure. Birthday parties, summer barbecues, the occasional play date. But after grade school, our lives split. Different schools, different worlds. By now, we were basically acquaintances who happened to share history, and apparently, soon, a mortgage. After the wedding, you'll move into the Hawkins city home, my dad continued like this was totally normal. You'll still go to college, just from your new home, and you'll be well taken care of. Mom? I turned to her, hoping for backup. She just smiled tightly and said, "It's already arranged, sweetheart." Arranged. That word made me feel like a pawn in a very expensive game of chess. Meanwhile, across town, Elijah was getting the same speech from his own father. "It's simple," Jameson Hawkins said. "You're getting married in a week. The city house is ready. You'll start working at the company after the wedding. She's finishing her degree. You'll support that." Elijah, unlike me, wasn't shocked, just annoyed. "I haven't even lived yet," he said, staring out the window like some tragic prince. "I wanted to travel, have some fun, maybe fall in love." Jameson gave a shrug. "You'll have time for that, discreetly, of course. You know how these things work." And Elijah did. Now here's where things got interesting. The night before the wedding, I ran. Not figuratively, literally. I stuffed clothes and cash into a bag, grabbed my passport, and booked it out the back door. I had a one-way ticket and a 7-day cruise with my name on it. I wasn't going to be someone's wife just because someone else thought it was a good idea 23 years ago. I slipped into the car I'd ordered, adrenaline buzzing. "Please, I have to make this flight," I told the driver without looking at him. "I'm not about to marry a man I barely know because my parents are stuck in a 19th century business deal." Silence. I finally glanced up and froze. The driver wasn't the one I ordered. It was Elijah. He looked calm, almost amused. Running away from our wedding? That's bold. My heart dropped into my stomach. I just climbed into the car with the groom I was trying to escape.